Well, folks, we are a little bit early for November Marathon. It's happening in October, along with the Halloween event, so 2 Tier 8 premiums. This one is Battle Pass Special Marathon for Wolfenstein Collaboration, and BJ Blazkowicz, Terror Billy, and 40 stages for the E65 Zwilling. It's a very good tank, at least on the Super Test server, but at the moment of recording, we don't have the assets of the 3D style, so by the look of the teaser, it looks pretty good, right? So, special style for God Fist to shove it up the 𝗪𝗪𝗧𝗧. I wonder if that's censored in the closed captioning. It's German for, alright, fine. You can look that up, but Battle Pass Special teaser. It's a special skin with a large machine gun and searchlights, but yeah, Wolfenstein, the New Order, and the Old Blood, or New Colossus. God, I hate this hag. I have to give it to them. Wolfenstein has the best antagonist compared to like Doom or like Duke Nukem, right? Demons and aliens. No, this hag really pisses me off. So, Death's Head is that bald guy's name, if I remember correctly. Yep, General Death's Head, and BJ Blazkowicz from the main progression. You can also buy improved pass, but I don't know if it's the actual. You get only the crew members for the basic version. You have to buy the improved pass for the vehicle, maybe, but they don't tell us that much. So it's still 40 stages, which is not the worst for like 10 days. So 4 stages per day, and you can also put the Battle Pass current mission into it. So let's take a look at the E65. But this is one of the best vehicles originally on the Super Test. So twin barrel 88 L71 on a very decent turret front and good enough hull front. Side armor is not the greatest, but hey, don't side scrape, always go hull down. And 9 degrees gun depression for a double barrel is not bad, right? It's very good. A lot of DPM for the twin barrel. Very quick aim time and prep time, so double shot is very potent at 560 alpha. So it's like a 128mm, except you have the versatility of the 88 to switch to targets. Now obviously the module damage is not as high and cannot overmatch stuff like the S tanks, STRV S1, because 88mm, but high DPM. So let's see the main stats. So here's the comparison, but yeah, 280 alpha, 221mm of pin, which is standard for a tier 8, but about the same alpha as the 32 pounder on the 𝗪𝗏𝗀. So still good, right? For the 1.5 seconds of prep. They buffed the lock time from 6 seconds to 3, which is good. So you don't have to wait too long to get another shell going into the reload, but 560 alpha for the double shot, which is very quick. Accuracy got nerfed. I forgot to draw the red arrow. Oops. But aim time is still quick. DPM is still high. Accuracy is still fine, right? With a 100% crew, that's still fine. And 9 degrees gun depression. Alright. Armor wise, health wise, very decent for the turret front. Health is fine, average, but hull front is about 210-ish effective, which is okay. Hull sides are not great, only 70, so more like American, like 3 inches of armor. But mobility is nerfed, but still decent, right? 15.4 horsepower per ton ratio for a German that normally is like sub 10 on the Tiger 2. That's still fine, right? That's still good. View range, kind of lacking. Radio range could be better, right? But they buffed the gold shell price. Nerfed the standard shell price by double almost. More than double. So it's more expensive using the standard AP, but cheaper using APCR. APCR shell is actually not half bad at 270 compared to normally about 250 or so. And high explosive got slightly nerfed in credit cost, but yeah, they did buff the lock time, which is pretty decent. Otherwise, 6 seconds is kind of hard to swallow for lock time, but originally I rated it back in March of this year, and back then we rated it very highly, like very highly. Yeah, very good. 7 out of 10. Ammo count might be a downside, only 60 rounds. Yeah, okay. Yeah, comparing this to the TS-54, TS-54 soft stats are very bad for the terrain resistance. Yeah, they nerfed the horsepower per ton. And kept the crappy view range and the radio, but looks more like an AMX M4 51-ish. But side armor is only crap, 70. So that's a very good summary, other than the buff to the lock time and the nerf to the mobility. But take a look at the soft stats. It's a little bit better on the terrain resistance compared to the TS-54. So you don't have to buy the monthly subscription for the TS-54 if you want to play with this vehicle, basically. But 90mm compared to an 88. Where the hell is the TS-54? There it is. So a lot better terrain resistance. Holy crap. Soft is above 3 on the TS-54, which is crap. So not as good to traverse and hull traverse dispersion. You can help that out with vertical stabilizer, but better base accuracy, better DPM. Not as good top speed or horsepower per ton ratio, but that's offset by the terrain resistance, obviously. Faster shell velocity for AP round, which is nice. Carries 60 rounds compared to 40. Wow, 40 rounds is really hard to use on the 90mm. That's really bad. 94mm, excuse me. Alright. Can't overmatch the S1's armor, never mind. I thought it was 90, but still. Yeah, potential damage is a lot more important. You carry more ammo, you can deal more damage, right? But view range is the same, a little bit worse camo, but whatever. So basically the armor on this thing is very good for hull down for a German vehicle, and the cupola is small. So segue into armor, but yeah, hull armor is okay. I thought it was 210. It's 230. Alright. That's pretty good, actually. 220-ish for AP round. That's not half bad. Bottom plate is a troll. Don't shoot the bottom plate and don't shoot the cheeks. Turret front, 270. Very good. Also, 9 degrees gun depression, so something like this or so, which is very decent, right? Cupola is small, like a lip of cupola. And the turret roof is 50, so not easily overmatched. Hull roof is only 30, so don't get too close unless the vehicle is taller. So not many vehicles are taller than this thing to overmatch the hull roof. Not many, but don't side scrape. Hull sides are only 60 above the tracks and 70 between the tracks with 5mm of side skirts. Also exposing the 120 cheeks, so don't really depend on side scraping unless you're troll the upper plate or the bottom plate. So you just poke out like this to bait the shot and then double shot, right? So armor is still very good, very forgiving for a German heavy tank. Just don't side scrape, right? But yeah, this thing is still like a 6.5 out of a 10, or at least 7, I think. Even though the nerf to the mobility is kinda big on the top speed and the actually only the horsepower per ton, not the top speed. But I have segued into equipments, better top speed now with the turbocharger and better horsepower per ton ratio. Vertical stabilizer to help out with the dispersion, especially for a turret traverse, and more health. You could put vents for better view range. View range is not great unless you have cruise skills to help with that out, so recon and situational awareness. But I say better health and better track repair speed, right, to get yourself moving ASAP. But let's play a match with this vehicle. Put on camo as always, don't forget. But very quick prep time for 560 alpha, right? Similar to a large caliber gun, like a 128, but ooh, no artillery? Ah, 1 artillery. Fine. 1 artillery, that's fine, I guess. I cannot put my Girls on Panzer crew because it's the press account. And they don't have the Girls on Panzer crew. Unfortunately. At least the matchmaking is very quick. That's nice. Well, weekend matchmaking is good. Haul down, let's do this. Pinch the gun. So definitely better horsepower per ton than a Tiger II stock. That's a stock Tiger II. Than the TS-54 and a Caliban. So terrain resistance is very important, but Lynx running about. He's into the ditch. He's out of the ditch. Against a T-44-100. Against a Batchat 12T too. Type 57 is not even here. What? Yeah, its mobility is very good, right? Going through mud, going through the stuff compared to normally. That's a very quick prep time, holy crap. You see that? That's very good. Oh, missed. That's a very quick. You cannot get that off with like 3-second prep. Oh, it's just on top of the freaking mallet. I can reload very quick though. It's almost as fast as a Tiger I at a tier lower. But a better pin. Alright. 4 versus 3. Oh, your commander is dead. 1 pinned. Ah, block time. Oh, okay. Alright, 4 versus 3 still, but yeah, they're not gonna win that. Yeah, 4 versus 3 still. AMX 50-100 is running. Is he? Conceiver is leaving their teammate to die. I have a Type 57 on me. APCR. He's in salvo mode, so he doesn't have the DPM. Skull shell. RS is here. Yeah, the DPM on this thing is great. Yeah, DPM on this thing is great. And you cannot defeat the DPM on this thing. I can auto aim like a noob. Oh. But yeah, upper plate still bounces, which is good. Like real good. And the prep time, you see how quick it is. 1.5 seconds is real quick compared to like 3. Jamming off like 560 alpha, which is very nice for this accuracy and this quick of an aim time. I like this vehicle. I really, it's a 6.5. Easy. Easy. Haul down meta, easy. 6.5. Camo could be a little bit better, but go out fine. I pay for it with HP. It's a very quick. Ow! That's fine. UDS doesn't have the actual S-Tank armor, which I'm good. I'm gonna die at this point if I'm not too careful. Yeah, I'm not. UDS is still hanging about. Oh, you cannot drive back up. That's fine. Tiger 2. Yeah, why would you go to a nook where nobody is at for the Type 57? You just don't do that, right? Go to the heavy tank corner. Play with heavy tanks. Go chill on the upper plate. 230 is... I thought it was 210. It's actually very, very forgiving for a Tier A heavy. Oh god, this gun is so quick to lock, or so quick to prep the shots. For 500 alpha, that's so good to feel. And it's also very quick to aim. Holy crap. This is a very good tank. Even though I wasn't, gold shell spam all my way into my face, into the upper plate. But that's very good vehicle. It's a very good tank. Yeah, it's definitely better than some of the other marathon vehicles, right? Definitely. Definitely, no question. Hey, epic. Okay. But, hey. Yeah, it's so fast to go off on the double shot, right? You see how quick it is. 1.5 seconds. Easily jam a double shot into the... What the hell was it? Was it an object? Where the hell did I jam a double shot into? Oh, the Scooter running about. I jam a double shot into that guy. Jam a double shot into the Type 57 and Conceiver, but it's very quick. Very quick. And if you know how to basically aim, right? Very quick aim time. Prep the shells. That's nothing, right? Repairing the vehicle is nothing. Even though I lost almost all my health. Almost nothing, right? So that is nuts. And couple this with a personal reserve, right? That's only for the mission, but personal reserve will also boost this up to like half of the actual amount, which is pretty good too. So you can make a lot of credits with a premium account and personal reserve. But this vehicle is very good. No question. I feel this vehicle is very good. The only downside to it is you're playing with the 88mm, right? But this thing has high DPM. That's what's making up for it. High DPM coupled with very good handling of the aim time and the accuracy, right? Also, the vehicle is not slow, even though it has about the same mobility in a straight line, but it will go through mud a lot faster than 17.9 kilometers per hour. This will go through mud at 30 compared to the TS54. So even though dispersion is not as good, easily mitigate with vertical stabilizer. Yeah, vertical stabilizer helps a lot. You can also put vents as well as turbocharger, but I put improved hardening, give yourself a little bit more HP. Vents also help out with the view range. View range is not that great, but you have the cruise skill. So easily 6.5. This is one of the best Tier 8 premium tanks. I would say this vehicle is possibly the best Tier 8 premium heavy for the Germans. Better than the TS, better than the E75 TS or 𝗬𝗏. Malware Breaker doesn't even compare. VK7501K doesn't compare. Or yeah, 70 to 75K doesn't even compare. No way. So Tier 8 E75 TS, it's more like a medium tank, but doesn't have the actual firepower of this thing. This thing has a lot more DPM, like 500 more DPM than your 105. But I think it's... 𝗬𝗏 is my old reliable. I love the 𝗬𝗏. But this thing has better mobility, better DPM than the 𝗬𝗏. Malware Breaker just sucks. The VK168 just... And VK75 is a very acquired taste for the Alpha, right? These are sub 2000 DPM for a large caliber gun. And they're slow. This plays like a heavy / a medium tank. It can keep up with some of the mediums, but it has the firepower. And the DPM is no joke. And the very quick prep time you saw, couple that with the fast aim time and the accuracy, Chef Kiss. So 6.5, easy. Easy. Well, there we go, folks. The E65 Zwilling. So very decent pickup if you're planning to do the marathon. But it's funny how we're getting a marathon for the first half of October, and for the second half, for the 盛 event, another mystery premium tier 8 for finishing the reward track. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, the main ownership, ZeniMax, I think they also own like Doom or something, right? As well as, oh no, is fearsome? No, that's Gearbox. fearsome is not ID Software. Yeah, they own Doom. It'll be awesome. We can complete the fearsome, Duke Nukem, Wolfenstein, and Doom collaborations. That would be nice, right? Rip and tear till it's done. The God Fist into the 𝗪𝗲𝗲𝗲𝗶. But as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Also, make sure, if you have the chance, go to the store. Oh crap. There's the Battle Pass point system for the gold. So you can actually use that to get more rewards while grinding the marathon, as well as prepping your vehicles before the marathon, like daily mission. Oh crap, I finished it. Well, it's a press account, but just prior to the marathon starting, right? Have a bonus to the extra chapter, right? From this thing. So you already know the battle pass format, you already know how to do the marathons. It's an old formula, but I love it compared to the original 10 stage of getting top in XP or something. That thing suck. Also have to win too. That really takes a longer time to grind than the battle pass formula. Definitely. But as always, thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.